Hello guys, SilverPlayer22 here, bringing you my second Silver team review. Now, we're going to be looking today at Ligue 1, or however you want to say it, Ligue 1, whatever it is. The French League is what we're going to be doing. Obviously, if you haven't already checked out my BPL Silver squad, definitely go out and check it. That's not what I was looking for, is it? Definitely go and check it out. Obviously, as I said in that video, I was a little bit disappointed with the selection of Silver players in the Premier League this year. I'm certainly not feeling that as far as the French League goes, because there are so many different options. There was a multitude of different players I could have chose, and yeah, I really had, as I say, just so many different options. And as we get into it, let's have a look. I chose the 4-1-2-1-2 because it's a formation that I've been struggling a little bit on FIFA this year. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I really felt like, I'm not just instantly grasping it, and defending is kind of not working. But 4-1-2-1-2 seems to be going quite well for me. Lafont in form is the only inform in this team. Obviously, there's not that many informed Silvers out at the moment. 6'4", 80 diving. Really class goalkeeper, to be honest. In right back position, there's a lot more pacey players than Chafik, but he has 78 pace and 77 physical. And I just kind of wanted, at this point, I was really struggling with my defending. I kind of wanted to just shore up my defence a little bit more. And yeah, I really felt like Chafik was really decent. Yeah, he wasn't the greatest going forward, as you can imagine, but overall pretty solid. Julian was absolutely awesome. 72 pace, 75 physical, 72 defending. He's 6'5" with a medium-high work rate. Really like that. Only cost me 1,500 coins. And yeah, I can't really recommend him enough. Obviously, crossing is a massive thing in this game, I think. And yeah, having that sort of player who's so tall in the box is really useful for getting rid of everything in the air. Now, Boscagli, however you want to pronounce it, is a player that I loved last year. I could have used, I can't remember what the new guy is called. That is one of the most liked defenders. I could have used him as centre-back, but I really wanted to try out this year's Boscagli, and he was pretty solid, to be honest. Relatively good on the floor. Not the greatest in the air, only 5'11". Asuakato, obviously, is a player who used to be very, very good. He's kind of, getting older now. He's still really decent player. 78 pace, 76 physical, 70 defending. Really decent going forward. A lot better than Traffic going forward. Really good passing. That 70 passing is very useful at distributing out. I tended to pass out to the left-hand side and move forward. Now, Diaby obviously was a gold last year. He's 6'4". Obviously, in the past, he's had over 70 in every stat. But because he hasn't now, it means he's not too expensive. So he's only 1,500 coins, and he still played very, very well in game. I think he picked up a couple of goals for me in the 6-7 games I played. Very, very solid card. Can't complain about him at all. I've loved him for quite a few years. And another player that I've loved for quite a few years is Ryan Mendes. Now, I think it's the first year maybe that he's been non-rare, but obviously non-rares this year can still have decent stats, which hasn't always been the case in the past. But 87 pace, 74 dribbles, 64 shooting, 65 passing is very, very good. No 4-star skill moves, but, beggars can't be choosers. Benzet is, well, he kind of felt like one of the only options at left mid in the Ligue 1, to be honest. Let me know in the comments below, who would you use at left mid in Ligue 1? He's got 86 pace, 69 shooting, 69 passing. He's not got very good physical stats, to be honest, and his defensive stats are awful, but his dribbling is pretty solid, and he felt like his curve and stuff was pretty decent, very good at getting balls into the box. Now, Malcolm at Cam was solid enough. I didn't love him. I would have liked him to have had 4-star skills. He had a really decent shot on him. Long shots seemed very fluid with him, as do a lot of Silver players this year. Long shots seem to be more OP. 83 pace and 79 dribbling is pretty solid as well. As we get into the strikers, we've got one of my favourite strikers of this year is Ninga. Now, at the time of recording the audio to this, it looks like there's a chance that this guy might get an inform, which I'll try and get a review out of, because he scored 3 goals during the week that I'm recording. He's got 86 pace, 70 dribbling, 73 shooting, and 78 physical. Really, really top quality card. Partnered up with one of people's favourite cards from this year. It's Bifuma, who has ridiculous hair. Like, what is he thinking when he gets that hair? It looks kind of like KSI, I guess, but maybe a little bit more extreme. 93 pace, 75 dribbling, 70 shooting, 70 physical, 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, high-low work rates, 5'11". There's not really much to complain about other than the fact he's got really bad passing, and that is noticeable in game. But anyway, guys, that's the team that I chose. And obviously, as I said before, I enjoyed the BPL team, but I wasn't instantly in love with it, and it did kind of make me think, oh my word, are Silver's that good this year? But when we got into this team was so much better. That strike force was so OP. It was incredible. I was like weaving through, really decent quality goal players. There was a couple of games where I came up against like really strong Ligue 1 or Serie A defences, with tall, strong, fast players. And to be honest, these guys, Bafuma and Ninga especially, I would say Ninga actually played better than Bafuma, but both of them were absolutely exceptional. And to be honest, when you've got those really, really talented strikers, I mean, look at that goal, that's amazing. When you got those, I think that was Diaby, but when you've got those really talented strikers, no, it was Malcolm, that goal. You can really cause damage, because I really feel like I'm finding it difficult to dribble on this game. Let me know in the comments below. Are you finding it difficult to dribble? I feel like on the last game it was a lot easier, but I feel like long shots and headers and stuff, and just more sort of, how would I put it, more sort of standard moves seem to work a lot better on this game. Like, I'm scoring long shots every game, which is something I very rarely did last year. Malcolm was, as I say, I didn't love him. I would have liked him to have those 4-star skill moves, but his long shots, as I say, were very, very good. Defensively, this team was solid. I really felt like Diaby cleaned up everything before it really got anywhere near my defence. And if it did get near the defence, Diaby was able to slot in the middle, and it almost became like a sort of 5 at the back formation. Which is obviously, obviously very, very sturdy. The left back and right back, as I said before, they weren't the greatest, but Asuakatu was very good at going forward. He was out of position quite a lot, as I say, but Diaby did cover that quite well. Not really anything else to talk about. I suppose the wingers, to be quite honest, I didn't really notice them too much. Ryan Mendes certainly stood out more than the left midfielder, but I would say that even then, I feel like at the moment I seem to be playing right through the middle a lot of the time, and the wingers are just options to just get the ball forward a little bit quicker. I don't know how you guys are playing, but I've really enjoyed this squad. I felt like I actually played a lot better with this squad than the BPL teams that I played with, and I've got about 3 of these reviews all lined up to do, and Ligue has to be one of my favourite squads that I've done so far. I have been practicing with a lot of different silvers, guys. I've not just been, using the ones that you've seen on the video. I've been trying out so many, just so I kind of have an idea as to what squads to make and stuff like that. But yeah, the Ligue squad, if you have got, maybe, I think this squad probably cost about maybe 10, 15k, then, other than obviously the goalkeeper, who was very good, but obviously goalkeepers are, are sort of additional things that you've got if you've got enough money. But yeah, I would say that if you've got enough money to spend, definitely buy this squad if you're looking to use a silver squad at the start, because it's very easy to use. I'm not going to lie to you, it's not a very complicated squad. It's just a squad of get forward, using that pace, using those long shots. Diaby clears up, and the defence is fairly solid as well, especially in the air, especially with Diaby having that 6'4" as well. Anyway, guys, I've really enjoyed doing this video. This has definitely been my favourite squad I've done so far. Obviously, as you can probably tell, I've only done a couple so far. But yeah, check out my other videos if you like silver content, and subscribe if you do. Comment below with what is the best formation on FIFA 17 for you so far. I would love to know in the comments below. I've really struggled with the 4-3-3s, which are, obviously there's many variations of those, but I know that was kind of the most popular formation last year, but I'm really not enjoying it that much. But let me know in the comments below if I should just persist with it, if 4-3-3 is still OP, and leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Cheers, guys.